Hi everyone, it is another day. Yes, we are currently halfway through the week and I'm over halfway through my day, and this morning was really catching up on doing some commercial videos, also emails, and oh look, we got a visitor just down here. He's not even looking at the camera. Milo. Yeah, there's Milo. You haven't seen Milo in a video for a long time, have you? And the reason he's sitting there is because I've come into the kitchen to get the dinner going, and at the same time I'm cooking for Milo because we switched Milo over to eating normal food basically. So our sort of thoughts behind the whole process now is if it's good for human consumption, then it's good for Milo as well. And we eat pretty well, we don't give him junk food, and I'm cooking for both the family and also for Milo at the moment. So I thought I'd just let you know what I was actually cooking. So we've got some fresh beef here cooking away at the moment, and this is just going to be cooked plain for Milo, and then he'll either have it with some rice or some cereal. We don't even mix it with dog biscuits anymore. And then in this one here we have got, well, similar meat. This is minced beef, and I'm going to be cooking some spaghetti bolognese for myself, my son and my wife. A little bit of a smaller portion in here today because my daughter is still in Washington, and yes, it is only, what we're looking at, 3:34 in the afternoon, but I thought I would start cooking early because the spaghetti bolognese we like to simmer for like a couple of hours. You don't have to do it for that long, but I just felt that when I've cooked it previously, if I've left it simmering on a very low heat, it just tastes nicer. So that's what I do. So once that meat is browned, I'm going to be putting in some sauce, and I'll show you that in a short while. But this is almost browned, and once this is finished just browning off these bits of meat, I'll just put some water in here and just cook that for a little bit longer, just to make sure it's cooked through thoroughly for Milo. So you're looking forward to your food? So there we go, this has now been browned, and I've strained it as well just to get rid of some of the excess fat, and then we're just going to add in some tomato sauce. This is a sort of light sauce, one of our favourite ones actually. And then after we've done that, what we normally do is pop some sort of light red wine in here. We just sort of top it up, and all of the wine gets sort of, well, the alcohol in the wine gets sort of cooked away anyway. So we give that a little mix around just to get the remainder of the sauce in there. There we go. And that, once I've given that a stir, will simmer away for about 2 hours. Oh, something I forgot to mention, because I know some of you will comment on this, no doubt. All of that meat in that other pan is enough for probably 2 or 3 meals for Milo. He's only a little tiny dog, so we'll just give him that and serve that up either with rice, or if we have potatoes with our meal tomorrow, then he'll get it with a bit of potato. And it sounds like we're spoiling him, but I don't think we are, because if you think how much dog food actually costs, and if you're buying these packs of sort of pre-mixed biscuits or dry food, this is the one we sometimes use just down here, and that Science Plan food we found was the only one he'd eat anyway. The other we just end up throwing away, and that's quite expensive, that food. It lasts a long time, admittedly, but I don't think it's any more expensive feeding him this fresh food than it is actually feeding him the sort of pre-mixed dry food. And I'm sure this is better for him. He's been a lot happier since he's been eating the sort of food that we normally eat. So the cooking is still going on, and I thought I'd take this opportunity to actually share with you some answers I got to a question that I posted on Facebook about a week or so ago. The question was, what is your favourite smartphone brand and why? And I got plenty of responses and I wanted to share some of them with you here. So Ben Tonka says, Samsung always had them and are very reliable phones. Liam Hutchinson says, Apple, iOS just works perfect. Jacob Scavarad, I'm going to try it, Jacob Sfaradillo, Nokia, and I apologise if I got your name wrong there. Nokia, because I have Nokias for many years. Actually, I own a Nokia Lumia 620. Sean Puttock, Samsung S4, have always loved Android. Next one is Lawrence Lonsdale, who also says Galaxy S4, Android operating system can be customised to my taste. Other than the iPhone, you have to stick with what Apple let you unless you jailbreak. Very, very true and valid point. Ben Melling, Nokia and Apple, nothing else said, hate Android and BlackBerry. Okay. SL Rivera, Apple make things easy. All my music, videos, TV shows, apps and so on are all in one place. Don't need to back up as the phone does it automatically for me. And then I'll just skip through these a little bit quicker because some of them are quite lengthy responses. But Charles Brooker pines for his old iPhone 4S. Doesn't like TouchWiz. Doesn't like Samsung and LG. Nokia are broken. Give the iPhone, and I've said this in a previous video, give the iPhone a battery that can last a day, expandable storage, and it is an Apple no-brainer. Very well said. Jeff Abbott says, tough question. Has had an iPhone, switched to Android, and now his dad has an LG G4, father has an S4, wife has an iPhone 5, and he also likes the Nexus 5, so sounds like Jeff likes Android. John White, the only smartphones I've owned have been Androids. Current one is a Motorola Moto G. Very, very good choice. Excellent smartphone. Carl Perkins says Apple, because I've not bothered with the others. So some fantastic responses, and I want to thank everyone who took part in that and gave their feedback. It seems there's a real mix between Nokia, Apple and Android, with Samsung cropping up a couple of times there. So very, very good topic for discussion. In fact, if you want to add your response in, leave it in the comments below and let us know what smartphone you currently use. So here we go. This is what the meal looks like 2 hours later. Really looking forward to tucking into this. So that meal was really nice. Really enjoyed that. Very, very tasty. My son enjoyed it too, so that's a good thing. The rest of my evening is just going to be catching up on some television and relaxing a little bit. It's been a fairly busy day. I've been also packing some boxes because I've got review products to go back. And also, you're probably going to get fed up with me talking about this, but editing rooms, studio rooms, room tours. I've been talking about the editing room for a long time now and about sort of updating the desking situation up there. And I still haven't got anything finalised. It's been really tricky getting people to come back to me. So what I've actually found out this evening though, from a really good email that I've just been checking on my iPad, is that I've been looking at this sort of solid wood worktop company, and they make really nice, very cool finished worktops or work surfaces, and I'm considering getting something from them in a really nice tactile feeling wood, something in a darker colour as well for the editing room, and then coupling that up with some trestles which I will then stain to be a very similar colour, or hopefully a really good match to the colour. And I think that'll look quite nice. I like the tactile feel of real wood as well, and then I'll do my own cable management. I'll probably get something to sort of stick on the underside of the desk to at least keep the cables relatively tidy. So that's what my thoughts are on that. Let me know what you think actually on that idea. I'd be really interested to know. But I just, I'm not, yeah, I was going to say I'm not getting fed up, but I am getting fed up trying to do that now. I just want to get things ordered and installed and everything neat and tidy. And I've definitely made the decision that when I've finished my Mac Pro coverage, I will move the Mac Pro into the editing room. It makes sense, absolutely makes sense. So that's it for this video. I hope everyone who's watching has had a fantastic day as well. Thank you very much for sitting here and listening to me waffle on about my day. I hope it's remotely entertaining for you. So thanks again for watching. Hit that like button. I'll see you all again in tomorrow's video. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you'd like to watch another amazing video from me, please do click that top box. And if you want to subscribe to my geeky channel, click the red box on the bottom of your screen now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.